For the first time ever, I've had the chance to experience a digital audio player, or DAP for short. Now, I do remember how enchanting it was to experience a Walkman or a Discman for the first time. Those devices opened a whole new world of audio for me. I didn't quite feel the same level of excitement with a DAP. Let's get to it. I was truly looking forward to checking out the Sony ZX707. It's been on my radar for quite some time, but a couple of things have previously held me back from diving headfirst into the world of audio players. First, I'm aware that many of you, my valued viewers, aren't particularly drawn to this topic, as it's reflected in the viewing patterns on my videos. Second, there doesn't seem to be a lot of hype surrounding DAPs these days, given that smartphones fulfill most people's needs for portable audio. Many companies out there have cleverly designed products to complement smartphones, like DAC dongles and mini headphone amps, catering to those who prefer using their phones for music on the go. It's a commendable move, no doubt. However, what I was yearning for was the nostalgic feeling of unwrapping a Walkman or Discman on Christmas morning. The anticipation of slapping a fresh pair of AA batteries into the device, and then the pure joy of immersing myself in my favorite music for days on end. Unfortunately, the experience of unboxing the Sony ZX707 didn't quite match my expectations. It felt rather ordinary, similar to unboxing a typical smartphone, and all I found in the box was this very short USB-C cable. I remember that Walkman and Discman devices used to always come bundled with headphones. They may not have been top tier, but they added to the whole experience of it all. Considering the ZX707's $899 price tag,
Excuse me? A baking powder?
I was hoping for a bit more flair in the unboxing experience. I recognize that we live in a world where consumer culture often encourages companies to market individual items to boost sales. That's just the way it is. But in my opinion, the unboxing experience is key in creating a bond with the product. It's that first impression, the moment of discovery, that can spark an emotional connection. Unfortunately, in this case, the experience fell short of my expectations. Once I got the Sony ZX707 in my hands for review, I found myself pondering what could really stand up to this device in terms of both sound quality and overall value. The truth of the matter is, in today's world, a lot of younger folks aren't as fixated on sound quality as previous generations might have been. Instead, they often prioritize value and cost. Given the current state of our bustling economy, after paying for essentials like gas, bills, and rent, there's not always a lot left for luxury items. This is especially true for the younger crowd, where a significant portion of their budget is allocated towards creating memorable experiences with friends. Not many people, regardless of age, have an extra $899 just lying around to splurge on a device that, in their perspective, essentially does the same thing as their smartphone. Yes, DAPs like the ZX707 come with sophisticated output stages and powerful headphone amplifier, but the question remains, are these quality features enough to convince consumers that they need more than just their smartphone? Is this added quality worth carrying around an additional device? These are the questions we must consider. Now, if I didn't care about you, my audience, this would be a puff piece, clapping and saying, yes, this player looks and sounds so good, buy it using my affiliate links. But that's not what I do here. I investigate. I do the dirty work so you don't have to. So, in search of a worthy rival for the Sony DAP, I decided to go with the LG V30, which I managed to snag brand new on eBay for a mere $150. You can find them even cheaper if you're okay with a used one. Now, comparing $150 to $899, there's a huge difference there. Personally, I find the $150 price tag makes for a far more acceptable conversation when I'm debating with myself over purchasing a new music device. So why did I opt for the LG V30? Well, it's because the LG V series has a reputation for delivering one of the finest audio experiences you can get from a smartphone. LG put considerable emphasis on their quad DAC and headphone output in these models. Yes, you heard it right. This device sports a 3.5mm output that doesn't suck. However, the burning question is, can it truly measure up to, or perhaps even surpass, the Sony ZX707. To figure this out, I'll divide the comparison into several categories and we'll see where the real value lies. Both of these devices have endearing qualities to their aesthetics. The LG V30 sports a sleek and modern design that aligns with what you'd expect from a high-end smartphone. Its body is primarily glass with a metal frame providing structural rigidity. The front of the device is nearly all screen thanks to minimal bezels, and it features a 6-inch POLED HDR10 and Dolby Vision display that provides vibrant colors and deep blacks. The quality of the screen is actually quite magnificent. The V30's slim profile and lightweight design make it comfortable to hold and easy to carry around in terms of durability. It comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on both the front and the back for protection against scratches and minor drops. Furthermore, it's rated IP68 for dust and water resistance, an added bonus for a device that will be used on the go. Mine came with like a metal silver look on the back. As beautiful as this design is, I found a really cool faux leather case on Amazon that suits it since it will be my digital audio player for the foreseeable future. On the audio front, the V30 is one of the few smartphones that retain the 3.5mm headphone jack, a testament to LG's focus on providing a superior audio experience. The Sony ZX707 takes a different design approach, aiming to combine elegance and functionality. It comes with an aluminum frame and a matte finish that gives it a sophisticated look. Its design is more minimalist, focusing less on aesthetics and more on practicality. It's chunkier and heavier than the V30, but it gives it a certain robustness and a feeling of durability. On the front, the ZX707 features a touchscreen that is smaller than the V30, but it serves its purpose well, providing easy navigation through songs and settings. It also has physical buttons for key functions here on the side, which is a plus for those who prefer tactile feedback. The gold accent on the top of the device adds a touch of elegance, while the back of the device has been thoughtfully contoured. This design not only adds a cool aesthetic detail and appeal, but also makes it feel extremely comfortable in your hand, enhancing your overall user experience. Unlike the V30, the ZX707 is not designed to be a multi-purpose device, like having cameras and stuff, but it is designed to do one thing really well: play music. This is reflected in its solid build quality and features like the balanced headphone outputs that cater to audiophiles. The LG V30, being a smartphone, serves a multifunctional role, capable of doing everything from music playback to making calls, texting, web browsing, and even photography with its high-quality camera. Its battery life is impressive, designed to keep up with these varied demands, easily offering a full day's use for most users. As an Android device, it enjoys wide support, so you can download music from multiple sources or even stream it if you prefer. It's equipped with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, allowing you to connect to a wide variety of devices and networks, and it boasts a generous storage space that can be expanded with a micro SD card if needed. In contrast, the Sony ZX707 focuses on being a dedicated music player. Its user interface is simplified, focusing on the essentials for a music lover, and it boasts an impressive battery life designed specifically for continuous music playback. While it also runs on an Android operating system, its app support is more limited, geared towards music-related apps. Its Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capabilities ensure that it can connect to headphones, speakers, or even your home network for music streaming. Its storage capacity is substantial, catering to the needs of users who like to carry their entire music library with them, and it can also be expanded with a micro SD card if needed. I did purchase a pair of 128GB micro SD cards for this project. On the Sony, the SD card needed to be formatted on the device. As you may have guessed, the LG did not need to do that. In essence, the V30 offers a balanced blend of smartphone capabilities with a strong focus on audio, while the ZX707 leans towards being a dedicated high-quality music player with a user-friendly interface and superior music playback time. When it comes to the user interface, the LG V30 takes the lead with its superior processing power, while the Sony ZX707 can feel a bit sluggish and clunky while navigating its interface. The V30 offers a smoother, more fluid experience, making navigation feel more seamless and intuitive. Both devices come equipped with excellent music apps, allowing you to tweak the equalizer and other key audio settings to your liking. However, when considering overall functionality, I do believe the LG V30 takes the crown. Its user-friendly interface and enhanced processing power give it a clear edge over the ZX707 in this department. Listening to the Sony ZX707, I found its sound signature to be rather understated. It delivered a smooth, balanced, and pleasant auditory experience, but it somehow felt a bit reserved. The music didn't quite have the dynamics or energy I was expecting from a device of its stature. This isn't to say the sound was poor or shitty, far from it, but I found it lacked that sense of liveliness that can make listening to music a truly immersive experience. In contrast, the LG V30 presented a vibrant, dynamic sound. The music felt very much alive, bursting with energy. However, the sound did seem slightly congested, as if the different audio elements were competing for space. Now, while the V30 sound was more animated, the Sony device had the edge when it came to soundstage and instrument separation. The music on the Sony felt more spread out, giving each instrument its own distinct place in the audio landscape, something the LG couldn't quite match. As for the lower frequencies, both devices delivered satisfying bass. The mid-range, however, was where the LG actually truly shined, offering a level of detail that was more pronounced than on the Sony. Thankfully, neither device suffered from an excessively bright treble, which can often lead to listening fatigue. That being said, the overall sound quality of both devices was remarkably close, making the substantial price difference a bit hard to justify. The LG V30, despite being a $150 smartphone from 2017, truly held its own against the Sony ZX707. It became evident that the LG was more of a direct competitor than an underdog, demonstrating that high-quality sound isn't exclusive to high-end dedicated audio devices. So the Sony ZX707 undoubtedly stands as an excellent option for anyone who has allocated a sizable budget for a dedicated digital audio player. It offers commendable sound quality, a robust build, and certain features that will appeal particularly to audiophiles. However, the fact that the LG V30 matches up so closely in sound quality, even excelling in functionality and aesthetics, brings to light the importance of assessing overall value. The V30, despite its age, offers a compelling blend of high-quality audio, multi-purpose functionality, and an attractive design, all at a fraction of the Sony's price. That being said, it's crucial to remember that value is subjective. For a die-hard Sony fan or someone who is truly taken by the ZX707's beautiful aesthetics, the price tag may not be a major consideration. After all, what we value most in a product can vary greatly based on personal preferences and priorities. So, while the LG V30 appears to deliver more bang for your buck in this comparison, the Sony ZX707 might still be the perfect fit for certain music lovers. The key takeaway is to thoroughly explore your options and choose a device that aligns best with your audio needs, aesthetic preferences, and budget. If you enjoyed the video and got something from it, I would love for you to eat the like button for breakfast.
You scared, motherfucker? Because this green beret's gonna kick your big ass.
I eat green berets for breakfast.
And right now, I'm very hungry.
Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified every time a new video is born. With all that said and done, I'll see you on the next one, friends. Take care.